Hi, I am Megan Cross, and this is my Module 12 case study for EDL 851. So this module is Section 1 summarized. So principal is trying to decide if he's going to renew a teacher for the following year or not renew her contract. He doesn't want to renew her because he sees that she's lacking classroom management and is not taking suggestions from him to get better. Ms. Stevens is the teacher he is looking at non-renewing. The principal has visited her classroom many times and has given her suggestions, and he feels like she's not responding or trying any of these suggestions. So he has decided to not to renew her contract for the following year. So far no one is harmed in these classroom visits. No laws are being broken. She has said that she's going to fight this non-renewal, and that is fine. That is not breaking any laws. And also, evaluations are required, but the principal could have helped her out more or gotten her a mentor and tried different things before just not renewing her, I feel like. Section 3 synthesized the situation. The principal, I feel like, needs more training on how to give proper feedback. He has not shown that he knows how to communicate, and this is communicate in a proper way. He does need to have two-way communications with Ms. Stevens about her teaching and what he's observing before just letting her go. So I feel like not only does she have a few things she needs to work on as a principal, he does as well. So, synthesize the facts. The situation: the principal visited her classroom several times, but never gave her really good feedback. Even when he was unhappy with the way the class was being ran and the behavior of the students. I feel like the interaction between the principal and the teacher have been rocky from the beginning. She felt unsupported and felt that he was not being helpful. And now that she was given the non-renewal form, she's intended to fight it. Review and prioritize. The situation does not involve stakeholders yet, but if it doesn't improve her teaching, it can impact the school, which then if it impacts the school, it might impact the students, which will then impact the parents. Involving more people to give her more feedback probably would have been helpful, and then maybe even videotaping her teaching would have to show her what it looks like from a different perspective or from what the principal is seeing probably would have been a good idea as well. I am unsure on how many observations the principal actually did on her and like how far apart they were, what time of day they were, whether he did them at different times of the day or if he did it at the same time every day. Is it maybe just that hour or so that he observed that she's having issues? I'm not sure exactly what kind of feedback he actually gave her, if there was any communication or what that communication looks like, and what methods were used to support Mrs. Stevens, if any. Some options and some consequences. First, you could continue with the non-renewal, document the observations, and proceed to communicate with the higher-ups, like the superintendent. Second option could be to not renew the teacher and just see how that or to renew the teacher and see how that goes. And third, you could renew the teacher, put her on a plan of improvement, give her a mentor, teach her some new strategies to get her students involved, and definitely have strong communication with her if you're going to put her on a plan of improvement. Evaluation options, you could continue with this. A pro to this would be the teacher would move on and not be concerned for next year. But a con would be that another district would hire her and she'd continue teaching the same way and not ever improve. You could renew Ms. Stevens and see how she does. A pro to this is I feel like she would feel like she got a second chance, and a con you would see no improvement. Third, you can renew and give her a plan of improvement. A pro to this would be that it would be a second chance. She could work towards improvement. A con might be she as a teacher might continue to be defensive. So, and then the fourth one is someone else could come and do her evaluation. A pro to this would make her feel like she's being heard, or a con, it might not be helpful to future teachers in the future. So there's definitely a few pros and cons to definitely these options. Section 8, choose the best options. I feel like the last two options are the best options for this situation. This way the principal and the teacher can come up with a plan together for her improvement. I feel like by involving the teacher, this will give her more of a voice and feel like she's being heard. I would definitely use student data as feedback to see how she is doing teaching-wise and to measure her growth. Section 9, imagine implementing your decision. First I would improve the evaluation form. So here's the current evaluation form. I would definitely change it to make clearer objections, and I would observe the following: feedback to students, differentiation, physical engagement, and social engagement. So as a principal, these are some things I would definitely change if this was my teacher evaluation form. Section 9, if I was the principal in the situation and I got to implement my decision, that would be the first thing I would do, is to change that form. Second, I would meet with Miss Stevens to talk about her plan of improvement and what I feel like we could do. Third, I would talk to her about student engagement, discussion techniques, and student collaboration. Fourth, as a principal, I'd meet with my administration team and schedule a time with other teachers to mentor her and give her suggestions for improvement for her classroom. And fifth, I would give all new teachers a mentor, and then if other teachers who are struggling, I'd then assign a mentor to them as well. And that's definitely something I would do in the future. So, I feel like definitely keeping her around would be the best option, but definitely helping her with some improvement and maybe putting her on a plan of improvement and giving her a mentor would be the best solution for this case study. Here's my reference I used during this case study to come up with a plan. So thank you.